but I don't care.
Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. Okay, so in this segment, we're going to be talking about Cardi. Okay, we got some Azealia Banks. We got Boosie. And we got some Busta Rhymes. Okay, so let's get into it. But before we get into the video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, and click the notification bell. Okay? Yeah. Do it. Nah, but let me stop. Anyways, let's get into Cardi. Okay, so 4th of July. All right, y'all already know the rumors spreading about Cardi being pregnant, right? Okay, there's no confirmation and no anything, all right? Y'all know people's going to be paying attention to everything Cardi do, and they're going to be talking about it online. So we're going to be here talking about it. Okay, so Cardi B was in the Bronx, okay, New York City for 4th of July. She was with Star Brand. They was having a good old time on the blocky, okay? These days, listen, I'm in my 30s, and those type of environments and settings and stuff, that stuff I used to do in my early 20s, teens. I haven't did hanging around the block, chilling, smoking, drinking, doing all that stuff for a while. Okay, you get what I'm saying? But, you know, Cardi out there with Star Brand, and the guys was out. The guys was out. That's all I can say. Okay, they was out. Okay, but Cardi was at the store. They was trying to get ice cups, right? Cardi was spotted with water bottle in the store. They didn't have the ice cup, so I guess they was looking for ice cups so she could put that water in there. That's basically what that was given. And then she had clips where she was pouring one of Star Brim's nutcracker drinks in a cup, right? And people was talking about that. Oh, she's drinking. She's not pregnant. Oh, she just want us to think that she's drinking it. We ain't seen her drink it. In that cup that she had, you could clear it looked like water, ice and water in that cup. Okay, it wasn't even the same colors as the nutcracker that she was pouring. Okay, so we don't know, but let's get into some of the comments. Okay, man, y'all always thinking somebody pregnant. That felt like, I'm glad I got rid of most of my stomach. Y'all would have thought I was pregnant too. That is true. You can't have a stomach. People gonna think you pregnant, right? That means you can't gain weight. You can't get any type of thickness, especially in your stomach area. They gonna definitely think you're pregnant. Okay? Anything that you do, you could be like, oh, look, I just want to stop drinking. I want to just stop smoking. I want to just do everything for you. And you're gonna have to let the world know that right away. But then they'll start saying, oh, look, she's not drinking, she's not smoking, she don't got this on her hand, oh, she's pregnant. This is the internet, I'm telling you. I love that she's so personable and down to earth. I pray for her unborn baby's safety as she continues to navigate the outside world. So this person automatically think Cardi pregnant, right? You know she pregnant because my girl would have had a Corona in her hand. Not a Corona. Where's the cig and beer? That's suspicious. Me and my friend did the same thing when she was newly pregnant. We had her sipping ginger ale in a wine glass because it was nobody's business. God bless. You see? So if people really want to hide their pregnancy, they could easily have any type of cup or anything and try to act like that is the drink, the alcohol beverage. And it's really a ginger ale or water or some juice. Who had that white on? Sis was salsa dancing while bending over. They was talking about the twerking contest. You know, Star Brim and Cardi was recording the girls and the guys on the block. And one girl was twerking. I guess that's who she was talking about. It needs to be studied on how y'all label people pregnant and don't know. And why do y'all care? Stay out of her uterus. Why y'all ain't post a video when she had her stomach showing laughing? It's on Star Story too. Twerking in your faja in the Bronx is wild. She probably felt so normal back home. Okay. And the Star Brand was like, yeah, I know she was going on her way to the Bronx. I guess that's where everybody met up. she was taking pictures and stuff like that. It is what it is. If she's pregnant, congratulations to her. Who cares? That is her baby. She'll be having multiple kids with the same man. She's still married, even though they go through their problems like every other couple go through their problems. She's still there, and they are still trying to figure things out. So that's her business. That's her family. That's what she decided to do. That's on her. Who cares? Okay, but people are also talking, because I see the chitty chatty online, and they're basically saying that Cardi B is going to use her pregnancy as an excuse not to release her album. people still on this album. If she's gonna release it, she gonna release it. If she don't, and she push it back, that just is what it is. It would not be a shocker or any type of surprise. Okay, let's get into Azealia Banks. But before that, put it down in the comments below. Do you think that Cardi B is pregnant or not? And do you really care? Azealia Banks. Okay, rent is due. Okay, and people are coming for her. The sources are putting court documents out with Azealia Banks' name on it, claiming that her landlord or whatever is trying to get sue her, whatever, back rent and stuff like that. Mind you, I'm pretty sure because she's Azealia Banks, people are expecting her to be able to pay her rent or whatever the case may be. But clearly, she's not putting out music. She's not really in the spotlight like how she was before. She's just on the internet saying things and talking and giving her opinions. That's what it's looking like to me. So I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I think nope. People are going through a lot of things. Some of these people that you think got a lot of money are actually frauds and fronting. Like, they fronting. Like, listen here. Okay? Life is a struggle. Everything is real out here. But let's get into this. Okay? So, the court document. Okay. Here you go. It says plaintiff's motion to strike answer for default and final judgment of possession. Plaintiff Isis Colorado, whatever, moves this honorable court for entry as an order striking defendants answer the affirmative defense, whatever. This is an action to evict Azealia Banks and all others in possession, tenants from the real property located, gave the address, is known as the property. The eviction was filed because tenant owes plaintiff past due rents. Defendant filed an answer, thereby preventing a clerk's default. However, defendant failed to deposit rent into the court registry. Florida statutes specifically state that. And then y'all can pause to read that. Okay. Rent is due. Things are happening. People are struggling. It is real out here. So it is what it is. If she owes rent, she owes rent. Clearly, she's not in a space where she feels comfortable in, if that is the case, right? But according to Azealia Banks, because she didn't let that fly for too long, she came out and she spoke on it. She said that is lies. So I guess people can forge and make up court documents nowadays. I don't know. Unless she's embarrassed. We don't know, right? So let's get into her evidence. She says, laughing my butt off, why do these Tostones grease bathing white wannabes in Miami really think I'm gonna play with them? Pop things better correct that shh. You can search the public record. There is no eviction ordered by any court. The landlord is a drunk with hyperlord who has been menacing me the entire time I lived here. Sis had her husband come in the house under the guise of fixing some broken outlets to take pictures of my freaking lingerie. Like, ew. Sucks for them because they're so broke. They spent my deposit, owe me over $30K in repairs I had done because they're too broke to do anything, and now this. Laugh out loud. Did sis really try to reveal my personal address? Well, way too up the ante because that was clear intent to cause injury. Sis accidentally texted me while having a yard sale saying she's selling Hess trucks for $200. Girls, laugh out loud. Watch how I work this. You guys are gonna gag. These people have been freaking with me the last 2 years. I literally have not been able to concentrate. Sis calling me like we besties, then she drinks some wine and the worms in her stomach start wiggling when she cursing me out. I hired her daughter to work at CXO and she stole her daughter's money. Like, goodness sake, I have had it. Then she shows this document which says that's exactly what I thought, and it's just the beginning. It says motion for extension of time. Um Service vendor, notice of unavailability absence. Okay. I've literally been freaked with too many times to keep letting it happen, and then being freaked with, I've learned a good thing or two about legal strategy. This is going to be a long, expensive process for these folks. I swear, give me 2 weeks to study. I bet you I'll pass the Florida, California, Texas, and New York bar on the first shot. So, according to her, she is this lawyer genius, and she has been doing her studies and her, her work as anybody should. Okay. So you could be a little bit more, in tune into whatever situation. If you get into any situation legally, you'll know the laws behind it. Freak around if you want to. All right, so according to Azealia Banks, she's going to release some things. She's going to put some things out that's going to have people gagging. And once she do, we're going to talk about it. So let me know how I feel about this whole Azealia Banks in a rent situation or whatever. Now, we're going to get into, this is funny. This is funny when I tell you. So, a female came out and said that Boosie, she told Boosie his breath stink and he kicked her out the club or the section or whatever. So, we're going to get into, look at the video clip of how it started. Look, why Boosie looked like that? He looks really upset and just embarrassing looking. So let's get into what she had to say.
Man got mad, so he sent security up there. We at, where we was at? KOD. He sent security up there. They come to get me. I'm like, dang, look how, y'all, I'm small. Like, what? I didn't even do anything. Like, your breath was stank, but because I told you your breath was stank, you got me kicked out the club? I'm never going to nothing else.
I think that is something Boosie would do. He be so into his feelings and his ego and stuff like that. I really feel like he think like, because I'm Boosie, I can do that. I just feel like that's embarrassing. If your breath stink, your breath stink. I'm pretty sure he smoked, drank, he be eating, sometimes it's going to happen, okay? You're not going to be able to brush your teeth every second of the day. It's going to happen, okay? But why would even she tell him? Why did you just move or something? How did that even transpire? You just standing next to him. He was like, Boosie, your breath stink. Do you even notice me? Like, how did you even say this? If somebody breath stink and I don't even know them or whatever the case may be, I'm going to move. I'm not going to address you. I don't know you. Why do I need to tell you about your breath? I'm pretty sure you know your breath stink. If it stink. Sometimes if you don't know, it don't matter. I will not be standing there telling nobody I don't even know their breath stink. What? Who doing that? Are you doing that? Because I'm not doing that. I'm going to be minding my business. I'm going to move somewhere else. But she decided to expose Boosie because his breath stank and he kicked her out. How do y'all feel about it? Do you think that it was necessary? What would you do in that situation if you was a girl and somebody and a celebrity was next to you and their breath stink? Let me know. So, I just wanted to talk about that because I think that was funny. All right, so let's get into Busta Rhymes. We're going to get into Busta Rhymes because I just recently seen this, so I had to talk about it. Okay, and then we're going to get into some comments to see what other people is thinking about it online. So, Busta Rhymes is out. He's performing or whatever, or is about to perform. I don't know. But he is calling out people. Telling them to stand up. This is not his type of era. Put the phones away. Let's enjoy moments. And talking to people crazy like as if they a little kid or something. Like, boy, I don't know who you think you really is, but who cares who you really are. But you ain't gonna be talking to no grown folk like that. If I was there, I would have still been sitting like, mister, who are you talking to? I paid my money. If I want to sit, I'm going to sit. If you're not moving me and for me to get up on my seat or whatever, I'm not going to do it. I don't care how you feel up there. If you're not getting the the claps and the singing and the rapping and if you're not getting that type of energy, then that's on you. People are just not feeling you. You haven't been out for how long? Busta Rhymes, when was the last time he even made a song, to be honest with you? I don't know. I ain't hear it, but whatever. So let's get into this video.
Hey yo, them camera phones too. Let's get back to interacting like humans. Put them weird devices down. I ain't from that era. Them don't control the soul. Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I will point every last one of y'all out until y'all is up. 33 years of doing this. I ain't used to down at my soul. I don't give a Hey yo, them camera phones too. Let's get back to interacting like humans. Put them weird devices down. I ain't from that era. Them don't control the soul. Your phone. Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I will point every last one of y'all out until y'all is up. 33 years of doing this. I ain't used to sitting down at my show. I don't give a All age groups, get your ass up now.
First of all, why is it half empty in the front anyways? I guess that's why it's so easy for him to pinpoint everybody sitting down and have phones out, because it ain't that much people right there for him to point out. First of all, you're not going to tell me to put my phone away. I don't care what era you was in. Okay? You're not going to tell me to put my phone away that I paid the bill for, and I'm recording clearly for the memories. I'm not gonna remember or could look back at a moment. Just, I don't want it in my head. I want it in my phone. I ain't want to see it. You know? People are different. So, Busta Rhymes, first of all, you're not going to tell me to put away my phone. You're not going to tell me to stand up. If I'm going to sit down, I'm going to sit down. He didn't get the energy that he wanted. So then he made himself look like a fool. I don't care what nobody say. He made himself look like a fool. I don't care what era he in or what energy that he thought he was going to have. But you can't talk to people like that. And it was already half empty in there. What are you doing, sir? Let's get into these comments. Scar Lips under the page is talking about some. Exactly. Tell them stop playing. Girl, cut it out. Because you don't care if somebody had their phone out while you was performing, sitting down, standing up. Nobody else did this for him. So why are you jumping on it? Tell him, girl, stop. When the substitute teacher brings the seasoned security guard in to put the class in check. His delivery was harsh, but he's right. I'm sorry, I'm not going to a concert to be yelled at like you're my parent. Right, like who you talking to? Concerts isn't what they used to be unless it's a Chris Brown concert. Right, because if you are somebody, this is boring to me. Celebrities that do this is boring to me. If you are a celebrity and you're rapping or singing or whatever and you just going back and forth on the stage or just doing a little hand movement, walking around, bouncing around, that ain't nothing to stand up for. That's nothing to clap on. That's boring. I can see you do that on the TV. Why am I paying my money for you to just walk back and forth? You was doing more in videos than in your performance. So I personally, I haven't even been to a concert or nothing since I was a teenager. Okay? It just doesn't excite me. I don't go to the damn tour things like you know how they had Omarion and the B2K, all that tour stuff. I don't go to none of that. First of all, I don't like people yelling in my ear. I like my space. I'm not going to be huddled up hot and sticky and next to people. I don't like that type of stuff. That's not my right, man. Especially when you get older. Those type of crowds don't excite you no more. And for him to be at his big-ass age and to tell big-ass age people to stand up and put your phones away, who he thought he was. Somebody said, it's 2024. This is not your era no more, sir. Exactly. You need to get into the program then, because this is not back in the days. Yeah, it was different back in the days because not everybody was on their phone recording every single thing in life, or people wasn't doing it. You understand what I'm saying? But this is 2024 where phones and technology is the biggest thing now. So, I mean, you just got to get used to it, sir. The crowd was dead. This era is different. Crowds be dead now. I'll be on the top row like, who had big OG? I would have kept sitting down because who you talking to? This era is weird. They have to understand New Orleans crowd is different. They like what they like and F with who they like. That's the hardest part of performing in front of the Essence audience. Everybody ain't there for every artist. Whatever era you stuck in, please come to 2024. It is what it is. I said how I felt about it, or if I was in that situation, in that crowd, or whatever the case may be, it just wasn't it. And if I didn't pay my money, I would have walked out like, boy, ain't nobody got to see you. Right? Like, who these people think they are? Listen, I'm not that type of person to be fanned out, fainting, screaming, and following and running behind these celebrities. No, you're a human being. I'm not doing that for no human being. I don't care how much money you got, how much fame you got. I would never do that. Okay? And that's just it. I remember one time when I was, how old was I? I was a teenager, right? And I was in a program in Harlem, and Beyonce came there. And everybody, all the girls, all of us were sitting or whatever. I was in the back, and Beyonce was in the front. And I think Solange was with her, too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And she came to talk to the girls and everything else. And I was sitting in the back, and she pointed me out. And she was like, what's your name? Why are you in the back? Why you not talking? I was like, I don't feel like talking. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, I really don't care who you are. And if I was like that as a teenager to a Beyonce, what you think I am like now, please? I don't care what y'all say, okay? Everybody move different when it comes to celebrities, and it's just not me. Okay, unless you giving me some money or you're going to change my life, I don't care. Okay? Because us regular folks out here, it's a struggle. Okay? But anyways, but that's it. That's it for this video. Let me know how y'all feel about everything. Do y'all think Cardi B is pregnant or not? How do you feel about Azealia Banks and allegedly, you know, this back rent stuff? Boosie stinky breath and him kicking out the female allegedly. And the Busta Rhymes and how he was just acting and talking to people. How do y'all feel about everything? Like this video right now. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to subscribe, share, click that notification bell. Okay, so when I drop, y'all know. But anyways, if you reach this video, what number should I do? Put a 8. Okay, put an 8 in a comment if you reach this end of this video. Okay, so I know y'all reached it with me. But anyway, I love y'all, and if y'all have anything that y'all want me to talk about, hit up my Instagram on the Toxic Tea Lounge. Y'all already know what it is. And anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloo, bye-bye.
Shawty, you tried it. Voice getting filled with entitlement. Why would you tell me those lies?